Hey everybody, I just wanted to come on here and share some something that has been on my mind and heart uh, for this last week. I wanted to share with you guys about someone that I think that as prayer warriors we need to lift up this person because of his influence on our world leaders right now. You know, it says for us in the Bible to pray for our leaders, and uh, we see what's happening in the world with this great reset and everything else, lining up with the one world order, the one world government and religion and currency uh, um, system, banking system coming up. But I thought you guys should know about this guy, to pray for him, pray for his salvation, and pray against his schemes, because this man has a lot of evil ideas that very much line up with the book of Revelation. You may have already heard about him. I barely heard about him and I'm surprised, about 2 weeks ago. And I started to pray for him because, he's lost. He's just a sinner like we, who before Christ, we didn't know, we had no idea that we were sinning against God. We had, uh, maybe we were rebelling against God, or maybe we unknowingly were just, sinning against Him. For me, I know that I didn't really acknowledge God. Always thought He was just some person way off, across the universe, and He popped in once in a while during Christmas and Easter and all that, to check up on us or something. But that was just my point of view of God, and so I don't know what this man's point of view is, but he's definitely being used by Satan to put forth the plan of the last days. And what's dangerous about this guy is he has the ears of all the world leaders. Obama has said that he has read this man's book, and he said he enjoyed his book and very much what he had to say. But what Obama was reading was basically a man who absolutely, you could tell with his speech and the things he says, not only doesn't believe in God, but hates God. Jan Merkel has done a video short on him. His name is Yuval Noah Harari. He's out of Israel. I believe he's a scientist. I know he's an author for sure. Um, and he seems to be much of a philosopher as well. Um, Unfortunately, he goes against God a lot in what he says and writes. So I thought you guys should know about him. I'm going to link 3 or 4 links. I'm going to basically link them from most informational to most important, basically. Most important at the top, and then the rest will be information about this guy, what he believes, what he thinks about the future of humanity, and what he plans for each individual person. This man doesn't believe in free will. He thinks it's an illusion. He doesn't believe in God. He thinks that the resurrection of Jesus Christ is fake news, as the way he puts it. So this man is very lost, and I think we need to pray over him and pray over yourselves. Pray for a hedge of protection. Pray for angels to guard you, because I'm sure this guy has a lot of demons around him, if he's not possessed himself. Just listening to what he says just makes you just infuriating. It's infuriating, just listening to it, because it's so anti-God, so godless, and it's so it's almost like you're listening to a communist dictator, with how he doesn't care for free will. He thinks that that is an illusion. And he's very much about hacking the human body. And the reason he seems to allude to that, maybe for the most part, because not just for medical engineering, but he wants to get rid of this God delusion. And so I think that it's very important to know about this man. I think we should pray for him because he's got the ears of all the world leaders. Angela Merkel admires him, Obama, like I said, Klaus Schwab. If you listen to a lot of what Klaus Schwab says, what this guy, Yuval Noah Harari, says about the future of humanity and transhumanism comes out of Klaus Schwab's mouth. So you can tell that this guy is somehow connected to Klaus Schwab and the Economic Forum and the Great Reset and what they have planned coming for the world, not just for America, but the whole world. So I'm going to put those links in this video. I wanted to do an encouraging video, but I thought this was very important to get out to you guys informational-wise. So you could talk, it's another talking point as to the end days. If you've read the book of Revelation, you know about the mark of the beast and how, and you know about Daniel and the end times government that's set up. And you can share this information with people who maybe are in disbelief, maybe who are complacent. It's probably a good idea to just have a prophecy or prophecy Bible study, and talk about and discuss prophecy. Don't be afraid to get into the book of Revelation. When you read the book of Daniel, just remember the book of Daniel and the book of Revelation are connected, as are parts of, like Joel, and also parts, of course, Psalm 2. So those are good books to include in your end days prophecy Bible studies. So anyways, enough about fear. I mean, I'm not giving you this information to give you anxiety or fear, but we should have a heads up about what's coming. The Bible tells us to be wise as serpents and gentle as doves. So I believe this guy deserves a chance to repent and come to the Lord, but he is definitely planning some evil stuff. So it's interesting because Psalm 27 is a very encouraging psalm, and I think you should take time to read that as soon as possible, because no matter what the wicked plan for us, Psalm 27 even talks about God hiding us in his sanctuary from the plots and plans of the wicked when they come to devour us. And that's very much what this Yuval Harari guy seems like he wants to do. Like he just wants to devour humanity with this transhumanism and getting rid of God. It's interesting that his middle name is Noah, considering what prophetic scriptures in Matthew talk about. When Jesus says, as it was in the days of Noah, so it'll be in the last days. So it's very interesting that this guy, Yuval, his middle name is Noah. For somebody who is anti-God, it's pretty funny that his middle name is Noah. Anyways, God bless you guys. I pray you're doing well. If you have any prayer requests, please put them in the comments. And we have a group of people that will pray for you. You prayer warriors out there, you are needed. You are definitely needed. Not just for our own personal needs, but to move things in the world, to convict hearts, to open people's eyes, and to remove the scales and the hard hearts, turning them from rock to flesh. So that'd be a good prayer over this guy, that God would remove the scales and remove the heart of stone and give him a heart of flesh. Jan did mention that he is homosexual, so that might be part of his anti-God slant. So anyways, you guys be blessed. Pray over this man. He needs Jesus badly. And it's good to know who your enemies are, basically, So be wise, but wise as serpents and gentle as doves. Talk to you guys later, and let me know what you think about those links when I send them to you. They're going to be very revealing. So don't worry, just look over Psalm 27 after listening to this guy, because you're gonna want some comfort after listening to him. All right, talk to you later.